Well, welcome back, y'all. Hope you enjoyed your break. We're here for our part 2 of our section 1 here at the Better Half Wifey Academy. We are working from our Femininity folder. Just right here. You can get yours at the betterhalfwifey.com website. They're going for $69. And we also have another one that is going for $69, and I believe it is the science of mating and attraction. So let's get started here. Where we left off, if you guys have any questions or if you need a refresh, make sure you guys check out all the videos that we have on YouTube here at the Academy. We have a lot of pre-recorded materials, and also check out the last video that we just part 1 of this video, where we go over really the key concepts of marriage, the definition of dating, definition of courting, and real core feminine values to prepare us for marriage. So we are going to get started at page 6 in the Femininity folder. We are here at the top where it says Feminine Advantages. All right. Femininity is not a weakness. Lots of women, when they think of femininity, they think of ball and chain, submissive. But here at the Wifey Academy, we know that femininity really is a set of attributes and behaviors, roles that are associated with being a woman and girls, socially, biologically, and interdependent. That's us as women. That's how we are biologically wired. All right. Influence without force, power without aggression, presence without noise. That is what we present. That is how a real feminine woman presents herself. A feminine woman does not chase control. She creates the environment where she is valued. All right. A lot of women have a problem with feminine. A lot of masculine women have a problem with feminine women because they feel like they get favoritism or they have too much command in a room, when really it's just that softness makes them really see how unsoft they are, and that they feel threatened by that. So it is very hard to curate this in a place where there is a lot of other women there, because you're going to be in competition. But nevertheless, if you use what you were told in the video before, and that is definitely how to be a peacemaker, be nurturing, keep learning, and know your worth, then you already know that you can know how to deal with those women. Just ignore them and keep doing yourself, because you might be able to teach them something that they didn't know. All right. So here we have our diagram, and at the diagram it says what men truly value in a wife. Now I have went and asked 150 men myself, and I gave them a survey, and I just asked them a few questions of what they value in women. And it was a lot of different things. A lot of different things came out when it came to men. But ultimately, there was a pattern, and I followed the pattern. So this is where this data is coming from, backed by also statistics. So ChatGPT put this together for me. Let's dig into it. Number 1, femininity. Number 2, loyalty. Number 3, respect. Number 4, wisdom. Number 5, spirituality. Number 6, kindness. Number 7, integrity. Number 8, nurturing. Number 9, supportiveness. And number 10, value/vision. Now, when I did ask men, these were not in this order. the statistics put this in the order for me. But a lot of men actually would put respect first, loyalty second, integrity third. And then the rest of them, it seemed like it didn't matter. The rest of them, it seemed like it was a variation of them. So I just wanted to point that out. All right, so what men truly value in a wife? Femininity. That means she embraces her femininity with grace, softness, and confidence. This is why you are here. It's because you lack this. And it is okay that you lack this. But you need to get it together. Because our time is ticking on this earth. And everybody knows that. So what does that mean? We need to get it together, ladies. We got to keep pushing forward, and we got to forge our way. If you're getting any value out of this, you know what to do. Hit the like. Don't ask for much here. Don't really need much here. Besides your likes and your subscriptions, we would really like to see you guys subscribe, especially if you're getting value out of this, so we can keep doing what we know what to do best. Number 2, loyalty. She is faithful, supportive, and committed through every season. Faithful means no interaction with men whatsoever. None. Don't even think about it. Don't even comment a heart emoji on an Instagram post at 3 p.m. from an old time friend. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I'm telling you right now, other men are watching you while you're with that man. They're watching you. They want to see what kind of woman you are. And if you are that loyal woman, the other men will see you. And they'll try to snag you up. They'll be like, that's his loss. So you always stay loyal. Not the appearance of staying loyal. Not the, I can delete everything. No. Stay loyal. That pays off. I'm telling you, that pays off in dividends you won't never be able to see, girl. Never. Okay. Number 3, respect. Honor him. Value his leadership. Let Black women, let him lead. Let him lead. Speaks with respect to him. That means check your tone. Respectful tone. Especially Black women. If you got one of those raspy cacao voices, take voice lessons. Take singing lessons. Because he would rather hear you sing than hear you Nobody wants to hear that. Take the voice lessons. Remember, diction is done with the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Say it with me, ladies. Diction is done with the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Talk slowly. Check your tone. Get into that soft voice. Whatever it takes. Your face can look mad as hell, but your voice must be unshaken and calm and respectful. Men value respect more than anything. Men is willing to tolerate the heavy responsibility of marriage if they know when they come home, their wife respects them. I'm trying to preach to you now. I'm trying to preach to you. You better act like you know. Because some of y'all act like you don't know. And you know. So, can I get the camera out my face? Like, did you have to really zoom me in like that? Okay. Okay. 4, wisdom. She is wise. She makes good decisions. You're going to have this child. You have to make good decisions, ladies. And since we're talking about good decisions, let's talk about bad decisions. I hope I don't get canceled for this, but I mean, y'all didn't cancel Kevin Samuels for this, and it's true. But if you have multiple baby daddies out there. Men collectively think and know you make bad decisions with the best thing you have, which is your body. So if you have multiple baby daddies out there, men think that you have a reckless decision maker brain. And they think that there's something wrong with you. And they will sleep with you because they know that's good. But long-term relationship-wise, you tend to struggle there. And it's simply because you having a whole bunch of baby daddies or having a whole bunch of children. Men are looking at you like what sane person would do that, and they think you lack the cognitive decision-making skills to make sound decision using logic and judgment. So long as you guys understand what I'm saying, please don't come for me in the comment section. But I'm just giving you what men have told me, and it is a hard pill to swallow, but it is a pill that must be discussed. All right, number 5, spirituality. She has a strong relationship with God. She prays for her marriage. You better be praying for your marriage. You better be praying for your marriage. Because I'm telling you right now, you got women out there that's praying for your divorce. It's a weird thing, a weird phenomenon, but you'll see it when you get married. It doesn't matter how good looking your husband is or how ugly he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're married, women will be attracted to your husband when your husband used to not even get girls back in the day. Like, all the girls will start being attracted to your husband all of a sudden. And you'll be like, dang, I didn't know. Like, what? Yes. And it is simply because women are attracted to men who have other women and who can get women. Oh yeah, they're attracted. It doesn't matter how he look. So fellas, if you're watching this, just know that if you are not the best looking type of guy, if you surround yourself with a good looking woman, okay, you'll be able to pull higher calibers of chicks. You'll be able to pull better looking chicks. And if you stay consistently around those girls and they're able to even vouch for you, you know, like, oh, he is a good guy. He's a good cook. Oh, he was able to drive me home at 3 a.m. That'll make another girl be like, huh, he's an asset? Not just a guy that just wants to hit it? I might need to do some investing of my own. So that's just a little bit of game for y'all. 6, kindness. She's kind, compassionate, and she brings light to those around her. You know, one thing about me when I go into do my job, it's such a depressing little dirty place. Such a depressing little dirty place. Walk in there smiling. Makeup did, hair done, jewelry on, nails did, uniform pressed. You know what I'm saying? It just, everybody be like, hi Shamara, like, yeah, what you guys want? I'm in there smiling. Smile, okay? We pull out our beauty pageant girl up in this. This is what we pull out our beauty pageant girl that we never got to be because you were probably too broke, or we was too broke. I wasn't. You know, you get to be pull out your pageant girl. That means smile and wave. Yes. Oh, yeah. I was listening. Yes. That's so funny. Yes. And when you're alone or when you're in this space with us, you could be like, Barbara, Carla was getting on my nerves at work. We get it. But we get it here. But when you out in the world, you fake it. You smile. You look good. You do the makeup and the hair. Always. Always look good. I don't care if you're out of shape. I don't care if you got the BBL. That ain't got nothing to do with making sure you look clean, presentable, smelling good, and your face is always clear. Yes, look, that's the standard. So when you look good, you feel good, you're able to radiate that off on other people. Number 7, this was the number 3rd thing that men were looking for in a wife. This is what they valued in a wife, and that was integrity. Integrity is doing things for individuals even when they don't know or when they don't see it. It is just who you are. It's just in your character to do that because you hold that high level of respect and compassion for them. She's honorable, honest, and trustworthy at all times with what she does. Nurturing. She creates a warm, loving, welcoming home environment. If you've seen me in my last video, you already know that we keep the candles on deck. When you're here at the academy, light that candle. We have candles for you to light because it creates a straight ambiance. And a man, when he walks in the house and he smells that dinner cooking, he smells the cleaning products from the house, and he smells the candles lit. It don't matter what happened at work, but we're going to find out what happened at work, aren't we, ladies? Yes, we are, but it doesn't matter what happened at work. All that matters is that he's home, and you created that environment for him. And those things that I said are not time-consuming, really. They're not expensive. And it's going to remind him of what he's here for. It's going to give him his purpose. It's going to make him be like, ooh, at least when I get home, Becca's going to have this shower running for me, and she's going to have the candles lit, even though at first I didn't like the candles. They started to grow on me, and I now every time I come home, I need to smell those candles, and but I like them now. Like, that's how guys operate. You keep doing things and they fall in line. At first they didn't like to hear you singing in the shower because you can't sing, you sound terrible, but you keep doing it anyway. And now, when he's in the bedroom getting ready, to lay down, and you're showering before y'all, get to laying down, and you start singing. Now he's used to it. Now he comes in there, hey, babe, do you know how to sing this song I never heard? Have you ever heard this song that was on the radio? And then boom. Those are how moments in relationships are made. So definitely creating that environment. And ladies, we are the curators. We are the curators of our homes. So we control every aspect of the home. The sound, the smell, you control that. That is in your power. And it is a power. And it is a skill. And that's for you to be able to cultivate and pull together and know what works and know what don't work. But you can create that. So just remember, that's one of your superpowers. That's one of your super skills. Number 9, supportiveness. She encourages his dreams. She stands by him and she celebrates his win. Every win. You over-celebrate the wins. You over-celebrate the wins. I don't care if he's already been successful. Go back. Hey, babe, I bought you this $90 box of chocolates that I want you to try. I don't know if you're going to like them, but I just remember a year ago, you got a promotion, and it slipped my mind because at the time I just wasn't, but I didn't forget. And I want you to know that I appreciate everything that you're doing for this family, this household. And I love you. Here. That's it. He gonna remember that for the rest of his life. Because he can be like, ain't nobody ever did that for me. Only my mom. You can go back. It doesn't even matter. The further you back you go, actually, is gonna be better off for you. You didn't have to be in his life. And you could be 25 years old. You could be freaking 30, 50 years old. You didn't have to be in his life. You could be like, oh, here you go. I got you this $100 watch because you back in 2004, you were doing big things, and I know you weren't with me. I wish I would have known you. I really wish I would have known you. But every time I read that article, every time I see this picture, it just reminds me of like, this is like, I get the greatness that you are now, but this is who you were then. And even though I didn't know you then, I wish I could have celebrated you then. But I know you now, so I'm going to celebrate you now. It's that simple. You can go back. You can go back into the past, even the places you never was. That's what I'm saying. Like, you could do that when you have that ability to support his dreams, to support his wins. You can curate all that. And that's why I'm telling you to support all the wins. Celebrate all the wins, support all the failures. When men fail, they tend to internalize it. Internalize it. So men do not want to talk about it sometimes. They don't know how to talk about it. That's why they're with us, is so we can give them that emotional support and control, because we've been there, we've worked on ourselves, we have mastered our own emotions, so now we're able to move to the next level. And the next level is being able to show him that it's okay to be vulnerable with me. I love you no matter what's going on. I don't care if you broke. I don't care if you lost your job. I don't care if you didn't close the deal. I didn't care if you didn't hit the million, views for this episode that you were working on. I get it. You didn't get the listing. I understand. That's just one thing. You've done so many great things, and this is just one thing that's going to set us back. Even if it's happened 8 times, it's just 1 out of 8 times that's going to set us back. But we're going to get through this, and you can tell me anything that you need to tell me, and if you can't, I can make an appointment with so-and-so so you can have the freedom to not keep that inside you. Any way that I can help you, I want to be able to help you. That right there, ladies. That right there, ladies, is being a supportive wife. Not leaving him or kicking him when he's down. And if you do not, if shit is on fire and you do not know how to handle the situation, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, but show him all type of love. Show him all type of love. Rub his back, rub his head, embrace him, cuddle him, get his favorite meal, get his favorite drink, put on his favorite movie, run him a bath, run him a shower, rub his feet, flip his toes, do his homework, do what you got to do to get your man where he needs to be. And if you don't know what to say, because you don't want to say nothing to hurt his feelings, or you don't know how to go about the situation because it could be delicate or just out of your spectrum, out of your hand, don't say nothing. Just physically offer that support to him. Okay? And I'm the head mistress, so I'm just let you know. If a man got a lot going on, you know what to do. Okay, you gotta have a good head on your shoulders. Okay, because men need to be served, you know what I'm saying? Men need to be served. So, number 10 is the value and the vision. She knows her worth, and her partner is building in a godly legacy together. They're building it together. A real man isn't looking for perfection. He is looking for a partner at peace, to add encouragement, and to be his better half. You need to learn how to prepare your heart, elevate your standards, and become the wife that you were designed to be. You can always join the Better Half Academy if you want, because you know what we be doing. Show them what we be doing. Can someone pull up what we be doing? Sure. We be doing retreats. I have 1 to 2 day retreats available in the Chicagoland area in Illinois. and also in the Chattanooga area and Tennessee. Right now we have 10 spots available in each city. So once those spots fill up, we will launch the date. Let me know if you guys are interested in it. You guys can go down to the Better Half Wifey Academy website at www.betterhalfwifeyacademy.com and register, fill out an application to see if you are a good fit for the academy. At the academy, we do a deep dive going through these feminine issues. But there, we do a lot more of group therapy work. There will be a opportunity to speak with a psychotherapist for any abrasions or acute mental traumas that's going on. But we really do a soul searching to figure out why we haven't been doing what we need to do and to push us in the right direction. We do a lot of breaking you down to build you up. A lot of us did not get this information when we were younger. We didn't get this information when we were growing up. So I want to make sure that everybody has an outlet to be heard and to get this work done. We do have the Femininity folder on sale for $69, as well as the science of mating and attracting. So I had to throw that out there. All right, we are going to move on to the feminine archetypes. Soda. All right, the feminine archetypes. There are 4 feminine archetypes, and these archetypes are pretty much a compilation that I had created from Carl Jung and Robert Greenan, the Art of Seduction. Femininity archetype 1 would be the youngest group. This is from age 13 to 20. This is the maiden. The maiden is valued in men with her youth and her innocence. But in the maiden, she should spend her years being a siren. A siren is someone who is sexually explicitly desired and able to really use her sexual seduction to get different outcomes. So a young maiden would have to look out for the reformed maidens. Those are going to be the ones who are in your age group but still are defected. They're defected because they do not want to get the help that is necessary, such as being in these lessons, going to these retreats, doing anything such as getting the personal trainer, the psychotherapist, the matchmaker, the image consultant, coming here to the academy, anything really to push and propel them forward out of that urge to want to reform. The reform is bad because these are your peak and prime years to find a man. But no, this isn't your peak and prime years to find a man. This is the peak and prime years for you to develop the skills to find a man. And if you are able to develop these skills early, and I mean early on, you have a higher success rate of obtaining a long-term relationship, commitment, or husband. Moving on, we have our feminine archetype number 2. This would be the mother. This is drinking age of 21 to ages 33. Men value women at this age for their nurturing skills and their creation skills. The archetype of the mother, she falls into the Art of Seduction archetype of the ideal lover. The ideal lover is a person, lovely woman, who commits herself to forming the perfect attachment and connection to sought after lovers or love interests. The inverse for the ideal lover would be the disappointed dreamer. The disappointed dreamer is a person who literally sucks the life out of you. This would be the person that we would say is the toxic person. So if you have the ideal lover in this age, you have lots of women that are toxic. They are the disappointed dreamer. They're the ones that tell you, you don't need to be married. Being single is fine. I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need to be with my baby daddies. Any of those things coming out of her mouth. That woman is a disappointed dreamer. She's had trauma in the past when it comes to relationships that damage her and forms misconceptions of how she wants to move moving forward with relationships. So then we're moving on to the third archetype of femininity, and that is the queen. The queen is from ages 34 to 44. The queen is the absolute last female archetype that can have children. After this, it is not advised to have children, okay? Men value the women in this age for their power and their sovereignty, their freedom, okay? When you are in your queen years, if you do not have a husband locked down, usually you are playing coquettish games. These are your coquettish years. The back and forth coldness, the misdirection, the misguidance of years. The inverse of this is to be a spoiled brat, to be a needy, spoiled brat. And you know, ladies, you done found a woman who was a needy, spoiled brat, and she was damn near pushing 50, and you're just like, I can't believe she doesn't have a man yet. Oh, I think I know why she doesn't have a man yet. She's a little bit immature for her age, right? Right. She should be a little bit better at this game when it comes to men and her controlling of her emotions, right? Right. She never learned. She should come here. But you're here, so you'll learn. Okay? The last one is the fourth one. This is the oldest archetype and the final feminine archetype. And it is the wise woman, the wise one. Men at this age value women for her wisdom and her intuition. Intuition, the godly gift that he has put in women to know things that are unknown. The art seduction archetype for the wise one would be the stars, because even though they are up in age, they still have this radiance about them, this star-like power and quality that makes us drawn to them. Not necessarily by their looks, because it's mostly sometimes by what they know or their lifestyle, their husband. There's something that we can gain by being close to these women. The inverse of this is the crushed star. This is the one who wasted her purpose, wasted her elder years, and now she doesn't have grandchildren. She's angry. She may have had a husband who may have already died, or they're miserably married. Watch out for them if they are the crushed star. Now, an archetype that we can talk about that is in all four of these, no matter what age, is the beauty. Now, I want you guys to go and get the art of seduction if you don't have it already. If you don't have it already, you're already slipping. You should have had it like 6 days ago. Order it off of Amazon. Get the book. Go to page 156 and read the beauty. I'm not going to read it to you right here, because if you want me to read it to you, book a session or go to the academy. We can have this whole long drawn conversation of each archetype at the academy. But here, you're just going to get some soft lessons. So, the beauty is in every last one of us. We all have the ability to become the beauty. We all have the ability to be in our prime years, and obtain the best men, to get the highest caliber of individuals. That's when we can do that, is when we're in our beauty mode, our beauty archetype. And we could be in our beauty archetype at any one of those female stages. Okay? But you also need to understand that you have the faded beauty. That is the inverse of the beauty. That would be the woman who's hit the wall. Okay? Stay away from the woman who hit the wall, because she had her time to be the beauty and she misused her time. And now she's mad at everybody else and she wants to take it out on you because you still have a little bit of time left. Avoid those women at any cost. And a lot of times they're in your family. So avoid them. Simple and clear as that. You don't got to be mean to them. You don't got to hate them. You just don't engage with them and avoid them. Something else I want to point out are the ladies that's in the danger zone. The danger zone. What Kevin Samuels used to always say on his show. The danger zone. These are women that are anywhere between 27 and 34. These are the head hunting years, okay? If you are in the danger, let me tell you something. If you are in the danger zone, if you are anywhere between age 27 and 34, this is your head hunting years. You don't got no time to waste. If you haven't had a child already, you are in trouble because your window is, and you can't get mad at anybody because God made us this way. And it's been like this since we've ever been created. So you're not going to make a difference or change. You have to be serious during these times, these prime head hunting years. You cannot waste them on individuals. You need to be putting guys on a timeline, 6 months to a year. They got 6 months to be producing a ring or a year to be talking about a marriage. This is 6 months to be talking about marriage and a year to be producing a ring. If that's not going on, it is going to be hard, but it is necessary to break away from them because you are going to be giving these guys time that you are not going to be able to get back, especially if you haven't had a child yet. You want that child, you have to be ruthless during this time. And it is going to seem like, damn. But I'm trying to tell you, you cannot waste this time. You have to go in head first. This is a head first, full-on investment in you. And if you are in the danger zone, I talk to you guys a little bit different. I talk to you with a little bit more urgency than the younger girls because you are children already. Then you also know that you got to get it together. You got to get it together because these guys ain't going to want to take you or your child. And they don't have to. They can go find a girl that don't have no children at all. But what's going to make you the better choice? Let's talk about it for a little bit. Headhunting years. 27 to 34. No time to waste. You already have children. You have to be a cut above the rest of the girls because this is a competition. You have to be a cut above the rest of those girls because you have a child. You may have 3, you may have 4, you may have 1. It doesn't matter to another man. That's not his child. A lot of the times when I was talking with my single friends, they did not understand, single mother friends, they did not understand the predicament that they were in by having another man's child and trying to bring them into another relationship with another man. Men don't want your bastard. Men don't want your child. Even if your children come from a marriage, you have to have a full-on plan for those kids. They don't want to deal with no other man's kids, especially if that man is in the picture. They don't want to deal with that man. They're wondering why y'all just don't go be a family because he's around anyway. That man needs to be completely removed from the picture. Completely removed from the picture. I'm not saying you go remove him. If he's a good father, let him be a good father and maybe y'all should get back together. But if he has an addiction or he's dead or he's incarcerated, okay, you need to start thinking about other options. Okay? And we're not talking about some short-term addiction, like he fell off the wagon and, he's in rehab. We're talking about someone who's in addiction and ain't trying to get out. That addiction has succumbed them. That is their life now. you can't do anything about that individual and you're not going to wait for that individual, you move on. Don't you bring your problems as a single mother into the next relationship. That ain't going to work for you neither. I'm going to tell you the game to secure another man, and you are not going to like this. I will probably get a lot of pushback for this. But I'm telling you, because I see this in other cultures, and it works in other cultures to this day. Something that we used to do in the Black community, we don't do it no more because we got filled up with Hollywood and a bunch of bullshit. This is what we used to do. When a man decided that he was going to be in our life and we had children, we would put our children on the back burner. Our children would have to stay in a child's place because they have no say in what happens in adult affairs, period. Do you remember your parent telling you, your kids stay out of grown folks' business? Oh yeah, I heard that all the time growing up. That means your kids stay in a kid spot. That should alleviate some weight off your shoulders, knowing that you don't answer to your children. Your children follow your direction. And if a man is going to come in there and take care of you, you take care of your children. You're doing it anyway. You can't expect a man to come in there and take care of your kids. Or have you lost your mind? Yeah, you say I need help, but you taking care of your kids right now. Continue to do it. They're not his kids. What should be the math that's going on in your head isn't the formula of what I need him for if he ain't gonna help me take care of my kids. The math and the formulas that should be going off in your head is, I'm taking care of 2 people, 3 people, 5 people, me and my kids. If I don't have to take care of myself because this man's going to take care of me, that's one less person I have to take care of. Maybe I could take care of 1 person better, 2 people better, 3 children better if he can take care of me and I can keep taking care of my kids. That's the thoughts that you need to have going on in your head. That's the way you need to be thinking if you're a single mother trying to get another man. And then the last tip I'm going to tell you, the forgotten tip, your kids can't come in between you and your husband. If this man is willing to marry you, if this man is going to come in and be a stepfather, you guys are a united front. And you don't let your goddamn kids come in between that. You don't. And they will. They'll test the validity of that union every step of the freaking way. But you guys are married together. He's committed to you. You guys are a united front. And that treaty is signed. You don't break it for nobody. You don't break it for them damn kids. Because even when your kids grow up and they realize, damn, my mom chose my stepfather over me and he was a good man, that kid will be like, I was a bad kid. When they grew up there, I was a bad kid. I have friends to this day. I was a bad kid. I tried running away and everything. And my stepfather just looked at my mom like I was crazy and everything because I just did what I wanted to do. Kids remember and they get older and they become adults and they realize that they did a lot of stupid things when they were younger. And they were thankful that the adults remained adults and stayed in their place and let the kids just do whatever because kids don't know. They don't have the level of knowledge that we have. They don't have the weighted experience that we have. So you need to understand your place as a wife if you're taking on a man and you have children already. I'm not telling you to neglect your children. I'm not telling you to mistreat your children. I'm telling you they're going to stay in a child's place. So you can be the adult. And adults make decisions that necessarily are not for the kid. When you choose to be in another relationship with another adult, you're not doing that because your kids told you to. And you know that. Your kids have no say in you getting with another person. So don't even act like that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that you take care of you and you invest in your relationship first. Let your kids be kids. You stay the adult. You keep the control. You curate the environment. And you have this man come in and help you. Have him help you. And you take care of him, which will be easier than you having to take care of you and be stressed out about taking care of your kids. Take care of him. It's in our nature as women to take care of them. So it will be easier for you. You'll know where you can fit in without feeling overwhelmed and like you're doing too much or you're not getting enough. Like, there's lots of things that we can talk about here at the Academy because we got lots of things we need to talk about. So I hope you guys are getting some value out of this. This is definitely the part 2. So make sure you check out the first part of this where we discussed other things. And just so you know, we will be doing section 2 next week. It'll probably also be a 2-part video. Section 2 will be going over the wifey identity. What is a wife? Okay, we understand a wife is a helper in purpose, and she is the builder of peace, but she is also a multiplier of a man's vision. So next week, join us as we are understanding the alignment of becoming a wife and not just the attraction of becoming a wife. So thank you guys. Hopefully, like I said, you like these videos a little bit more so we can give a more vested breakdown of what we have going on at this academy. And I'll probably be doing more videos like this because other people on the team are a little bit too shy to get on the camera at the time. But I'm not. I'm here to serve you guys. I am your head mistress, Shamara, at the Better Half Wifey Academy, your guide here. And just for y'all know, don't ever forget,
don't fuck with me, fellas! This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
Play it again, play it again, play it again. No, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. They didn't want to do it that time, but I made them. So okay. So yeah, make sure you guys hit me up. We're here on YouTube. Subscribe. Go to the BetterHalfWifeyAcademy.com. Thank you guys. Next video. Bye.